Welcome to R&R, Relationships in Real Estate. I'm your host, Chris Silva, and this is my beautiful wife, Corey Silva.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on R&R. Chris and I are the owners of Silva Realty and Silva Lending, and we've been in the real estate and mortgage industry since the early 2000s. We're super excited to have you here on our last episode of the year, of the season. Welcome to the final week of December. Final week of the year, 2020. I can't talk.
You said
today.
it. 2022 is almost gone.
It's
gonna
almost
be in the
gone.
rear view.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
No, I've been saying this all year. The year's flying by.
Has it flown by for everyone else too? Let us know. Drop us some comments. Tanya's here with us. Hi,
Hey,
Tanya.
Tanya.
Good afternoon to you too. Thanks so much for always coming on and supporting us. We really appreciate you. So everyone, you will have to excuse Chris today. He's a little under the weather. Do you want to tell us a little bit why you're feeling so gloomy today?
You want to tell me why you're yelling? I'm right here. Why are you yelling? Why is it so loud? And it's so bright in here. You noticed?
He needs his sunglasses today.
Oh boy, I'm struggling today, folks. So let me tell you, I'm not a big drinker. Doesn't happen too often. But our really good friends are moving back to England. Mm-hmm. Who knows when we're going to see them again?
I know.
And they had a going away party last night, as well as a 40th birthday.
For Hannah, yes.
Hannah,
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday. So yeah, boy, those English can drink. I don't know why I try to keep up.
He was trying to keep up with Jai, and wow, I've never seen Chris like this before.
There's this is gonna go down with like top 5 hangovers of all time.
Yes.
I don't know
mean,
how
even the
I'm
morning
here.
recovery did not help him today.
At all. At all. Didn't do anything. Yeah, you guys ever stepped in poo with like the shoes and it gets stuck in the bottom of your shoe
Yeah.
and all those little crevices? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Stepped on poo.
Chris feels like a poo shoe today.
It is not good, but I'm going to do my best to go through the show. You got to suck it up, Buttercup, right?
Yes,
That's
you
what they
do.
say.
Give him a hard time. Everybody, keep him going. Keep him on his toes today. But we had a great time last night. It was so much fun. Clearly, Chris had an amazing time, and now, he's paying for it.
If I was in my 20s, I'd be okay, but I'm 42 now.
You're no spring chicken.
No spring chicken anymore.
Julia's here. Hi, Julia. Thanks for joining us. She said, any videos from last night? OMG. Yes, we
No.
have videos, but
No.
I'll post them later.
No, you will not. No, you will not.
We had so much fun. I had so much fun. Oh my gosh. What a great time we had.
It was a great time.
And everyone's like, it's a Tuesday night. Yeah, who cares? Like, we're not going to see them for a while.
You know what was
But
cool?
I've already invited myself and like the whole family to go visit them once they get settled in.
Nice. It was a Tuesday. It just shows you how good folks they are, right? Because it's a Tuesday and it was raining. Like
Yes.
the excuses could pile up for you not to show up to a party on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, and it's raining
And
and
it's
it's right
raining.
after Christmas.
We made it happen.
Oh my goodness. They had a packed house.
Yeah.
That was nice. It
was a
was
good
so
time.
much fun. So Tanya's laughing at you. And so is Julia. She said it's the warm up for New Year's Eve.
No, I promised God this morning that I would never drink again. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
No, I did it. I did it.
This poor guy. Oh my gosh.
It was bad. Like
I'm like, how much did you drink? I didn't even see you drinking that much. But then again,
and it's funny
we were
because
just hanging out with everyone.
Anytime we go out, I'm a 2-drink maximum guy. Mm-hmm. I'm like 2 drinks, not having any more. I'm not going to be drunk in public. But last night, I don't know what happened. Goodness gracious.
Oh, well,
Anyhow.
at least it wasn't New Year's Eve and you wouldn't be starting the new year like this, right?
Right.
You have time to recoup.
Yeah, except that 42, it takes like 3 days to recoup.
It
so
does. Oh my gosh.
we'll see.
Oh my Lord. So Julia said wine or whiskey. Neither. He was drinking vodka.
Vodka straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ay.
Oh boy.
So how did everyone enjoy the rain that we just had? I loved it because it was nice and refreshing to come out with some, clean streets. The rest of the country, though, they're dealing with historic blizzards. How awful. It's really bad.
I haven't read too many of the stories, but I did see like 18 or 20 people died in upstate New York.
No, like 56 people.
No way. See,
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
read
really
in a few days.
bad.
So it's tough. I feel bad for all the people out there that are struggling through that kind of, weather severity, right? But the people that left California talking all kind of crap about California,
my
like they're
goodness.
moving to Texas or Tennessee or Idaho, wherever they did, 76 degrees on Christmas.
Oh my gosh. I know. It was so warm that day. It felt like a spring day on Christmas.
It makes you think now that we're watching all these news, the news about the weather everywhere else. This is why it's so expensive to live here.
Yes. I mean, geez, I don't want to ever deal with that type of snow.
I can't.
It's not. It's not
Like it's fun for me to be there a day or two. I can't live in the snow.
No way. No way. Well, Sheena's here with us. Hi, Sheena. She said Zeph says he knows the feeling and she's laughing and crying. It happens to the best of you. It sure does.
So Sheena, the last time I felt like this was my 40th birthday, 2 years ago. But prior to that, it might have been 5 years. Like I just don't, not like this.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it's all good. What's funny? So today I did a final walkthrough, right?
Yes.
Then we got ready for the show. After this, we have an appointment immediately after
Right.
with the bank, right? We got to do something at the bank. And then I'm showing property at 5 to a new client. So I got to suck it up,
Yeah, you got to pull it together, buddy.
bringing it all in. All
Does
the energy.
anyone have any remedies for Chris to help him get through the day? Oh my
Oh, boy.
goodness. So the weather's been pretty amazing here. Are any of you feeling sorry about that? Do you have any California weather guilt? I guess it's trending like how great the weather is here and the rest of the country's feeling a little
I mean,
envious.
no, I'm not. I do not feel guilty. Like I just said, it's really expensive to live here. The gas prices are higher than anywhere else in the United States.
That's true.
So it comes at a cost, right?
Right.
It comes at a cost to enjoy this weather. It's not like it's free.
That's true. That's very
So,
true.
Definitely don't feel the guilt, but maybe if you feel like that mortgage payment's not so bad or that tank of gas isn't so bad when you see everybody else going through what they're going through.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, speaking of beautiful weather for the holidays, this past Sunday was Christmas and the seventh night of Hanukkah. How did everyone celebrate? I would love to hear how your Christmas went or your Hanukkah. Share it in the comments because, I mean, we love to hear about it. And if there's anything crazy that happened, there's always some family drama. Or did you just have like a really cool, relaxing time with your family? Julia said tomato juice. I'm not posting my pool pics. Tomato juice.
Yeah, for a remedy for me.
Oh,
I can't drink that.
gosh.
Just
I
the
feel like
thought of
that would make me want to throw
Yeah.
up.
I can't do it. I'm happy.
Does
to
that
drink
really
water.
help, Julia? Oh my goodness. Ugh, no, thank you. Well, our Christmas was great, right? So it all started off in the morning. The kids come running in and jumping on the bed.
They were
Merry
super
Christmas!
excited.
Merry Christmas! Come on, get up, get up. I pop up, and of course, Chris is like,
I think they pulled
moaning.
me out of bed.
They
right?
had to pull you out. Well, Santino pulled him, and Nola was kicking him on the other side to try to get him out of the bed. It was so
That's
cute.
right.
Oh,
I was giving them a hard time.
yeah, you were.
Make them work for Christmas presents.
Yeah, they were so excited to go downstairs and get ready to open their presents. So Julia said, I think so on the tomato juice. And Sheena said, Zeph says electrolytes and Chinese food to help you feel better, Chris. Chinese food?
No food sounds good right now. I went to Jack, so I drove through Jack in the Box and got a couple sandwiches for Corey, and I looked at it and I took the egg out, threw it across the table. I'm like, I'm not eating that. Just some bread and a piece of sausage on the.
That sounds worse.
It's better than that egg. The egg looked gross. Yeah, so Chinese food, there's no way. Maybe some fortune cookies. I could do some fortune cookies right now.
Right? Something like easy on your tum-tum.
Yeah, just water and bread for me, girl.
Oh my goodness. Tanya said Christmas was great. No drama at all. That's the way I love to have Christmas. No drama for us either. So the first thing, Lulu's here. Hey, Lulu.
Lulu.
Thanks for joining us. We miss you. So the kids, they're waiting for us to get out of bed and they go to wash their hands and everything, do their morning rituals. And Nola's staring in the mirror and she's like, what is on my nose? Why is my nose red, Mommy? I'm like, I don't know. She said, maybe Santa did it. Santino's like, why is my nose red too? And we went downstairs and Lily left a parting prank on them.
Yeah, because Lily was gone, right?
Lily was gone.
She leaves the day before Christmas Eve. She leaves.
She goes
right?
on Christmas Eve. She goes back to the North Pole with Santa. And she left a note for the kids, basically saying that she's going to miss them. And she had the best time ever with them the first year that she's been here. And she said, I can't wait to see you next year. P.S. Sorry about your nose. Rudolph made me do it.
They like that.
So they like that. They're like, oh, she did it. Why would she do that to us? So they had their little red noses, and that was a nice little treat. And they were excited to see if Santa ate the cookies.
He did, right?
Yeah. And they rushed to make sure that all the carrots were eaten by the
ate
reindeer.
and the candy canes.
So that was the fun start, like all the nostalgia of Christmas morning. It's the best. I love it. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. Sheena said, we had a nice Christmas, ready to party in the new year. What are your plans for the new year? Are you going to any parties? Are people staying in?
I think they're going to the Primos.
Oh, that's right. Have fun at the Primos. Have a good
Probably
time.
would have been there if we weren't going to be if we were going to be in town.
They always host a great New Year's Eve party. So, and then, so Chris, getting back to Christmas. So the kids were super excited to open all their presents, right?
Right.
And, well, I think they might be watching, so I don't want to say a bunch of stuff about their presents, but they enjoyed them.
Yeah, they enjoyed them. So Santa brought them cars, right, for Tino,
Remote control cars,
because he asked Santa for 2 so he could play with his sister.
so she could have one.
And then Santa brought Nola some Disney adorables, right? Yeah, so they just asked for like really simple gifts from Santa.
They were so excited. They like rip them open.
It's fun to see what they gravitate towards. Right? Tino got a lot more Lego stuff, so he's gonna be building all kinds of Legos when he gets home. He wanted to take Legos on vacation. I was like, no.
No way. We are not taking Legos. Chris is like,
Legos.
you're going to be outside playing in the sand. Julia said, Sheila Isham is having people over. If you want to come, you're invited. You're so sweet, Julia. Thank you for inviting us. We're actually heading out of town tomorrow, which we'll be talking about later in the show. But thank you so much for the invite. Have a great time. But yeah, Christmas was great. Like pretty low key in the morning.
So we had a couple Christmases, right? So we had Christmas morning. No, it was the same day. Christmas morning at our house. And we usually don't go anywhere for Christmas. I think I was on a show a couple weeks ago saying I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be at home in my pajamas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Humbug.
So Bunny hosted Christmas at the community center.
Like community clubhouse.
Community clubhouse. There you go. And Santino, one of his aunties got him a pogo stick.
Yeah, Auntie Barbara got him a pogo stick, and that kid was in heaven. He was so excited. He couldn't wait to open the box. He's bouncing around everywhere trying to learn how to do the pogo stick.
He asked me if he could bring his pogo stick on vacation. I said no.
Wanted to take it on the plane. He's so excited about it. So that's like the gift that's like his top gift, I think, is the pogo stick.
It's
Who would've
definitely the
thought?
most played with right now.
Yeah, because he didn't ask for it. She's just like, oh, I think he'll like this.
Yeah, it was a good surprise. He had no idea about it.
It was nice on Christmas because all of my family got together and I got to see a lot of cousins that I haven't seen in a long time and their kids, and they're all growing up, and got to see my aunties, and it was nice getting together.
It was a nice Christmas.
It was
for sure.
very like relaxing, calm, chill. Everyone had a good time.
And then we did another Christmas get together the following day with my side of the family. Do you guys do that? Do you guys, visit a couple different households? Because I think at one time we visited 3 households for Christmas and for not on the same day, and then also Thanksgiving. Like we had 2 sides for your family, then my side of the family. Like there was a lot going on.
A lot going on. Does everyone have to like hop from house to house, or do you just divide and conquer like different days?
I think the older you get, the more you're just like, I'm staying home.
I think that's you.
Yeah, well, I guess that's exactly what's going to happen.
I think that's Chris.
I just want to stay home all the time.
Oh, so our Christmas was great, nice and chill. How was everyone else's? Share with us in the comments. After Christmas is just 1 week away, and it's New Year's Day. Can you believe it? It's coming up.
That's it. I'm ready for 2023. Everybody's going to write for the first two months or maybe 2 weeks. You write the checks wrong. You still put 2022.
People don't write checks anymore.
Don't you?
No.
Whatever. Whenever you write the date
People
on
do not
things.
write checks. They either like type the checks in the computer or they do bill pay.
It always takes me a while to get caught up with like the new year, typing in the new date, writing in the new date. It does.
It's going to be extra long for you this time. Chris is operating very slow today. So this year, New Year's Eve falls on a Saturday, which means no work the next day for a lot of people on Sunday.
I don't work Monday either.
Or Monday.
So
Nice.
I was talking to our friend at the UPS store. You know, I always talk to the guys when I come in, ask them how their holiday was, and they were like, the most excited thing the thing they were most excited about was not having to work on Monday.
Nice.
Because they never get 2 days off. And they were like, it's happening again. We don't have to come in on Monday for New Year's. So they were
Nice.
psyched. So like, you know, you got to take those small victories in life.
For sure. Evelyn said, I have clients who still do checks. Laugh out loud.
See?
How old are they, Lulu?
People still do checks. You write checks.
I type them. I don't write them.
Okay.
So with that being said about, you know, having Sunday off and Monday off, can you imagine these crazy parties that are going to be going down?
I mean, I think most of our friends that are over 40, like crazy for them is like we're staying out till 11:30 and then they're home by midnight.
Right?
We don't really have crazy friends like that anymore. Like I think we're all older now. Nobody's trying to stay out till 2:00.
No, I didn't. Well, we were out till 1 yesterday.
Was it 1?
He doesn't even know the time.
Let me just tell you that Uber ride home, goodness, I did not think I was going to make it.
Poor Uber guy. He was all worried Chris was going to vomit. in his
So like I'm dozing off and then waking up and I wake up and I have a trash bag on my lap. I guess did he put it on my lap or he gave it to you to put on my lap?
Hannah gave it to me when we left.
Oh, it's terrible.
Here, just in case you need this.
I mean, you know, it was good. I mean,
She's such a good mom, huh?
yeah, luckily, well, she's a teacher too. So.
And she's a teacher.
Yeah, luckily I was not that big of a mess. I made it home.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You're good. Yeah, that guy, he was like, oh, thank you, Lord. You didn't throw up in my car.
That'd be terrible. I don't want to be that guy. Not that guy.
So, who has big plans for the New Year's? For us, we don't really have like a party per se to go to. We'll be on vacation, so we'll be relaxing, right?
Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be like fireworks or anything over there. Probably not.
I don't know. We'll have to check and
We'll see what they're doing locally. I haven't even looked into it.
Neither have I. I'm just
Going
getting
with the
through
flow.
each day.
Yep.
It's been crazy.
One foot in front of the other.
That's right. Well, I hear it's supposed to rain here. Do you think that will have any effect on people going out?
I hope that's going to have an effect on people ordering Ubers. Like, don't go out and drink and then drive home. And on top of that, it's going to be raining. Just a recipe for disaster.
I know,
Be
it's
safe,
so
my
bad.
friends.
Be very safe. So Tanya says she has no plans. Sometimes not having any plans is the best because then you don't have to worry about having a hangover the next day. You just chill at home, get in your jammies, go to bed early.
You know how you're
relax.
getting old? I'm going to tell you. So many New Year's days or New Year's Eves, we would stay awake till midnight just to watch the ball drop, right? We'd stay up till midnight, watch the ball drop. All right, yay, little confetti things or whatever they are, right?
Right.
Little poppers. You know, kiss, toast, go to sleep. And as we've gotten older, we still do the same thing, except we don't wait till midnight. We do it at 9:00.
East Coast time.
East Coast
Celebrate
time.
with the New Yorkers.
Celebrate with the New Yorkers. They're like, you're asleep by 10.
So true.
So true.
Well, Tanya said, oh, yes, laugh out loud. So she's going to be relaxing. So, well, I've heard since it's going to rain that means there won't be any fireworks at Disneyland. If you're lucky enough to make it to Disneyland for New Year's, I've heard it's like one of the most packed days of the year, but that it's a great party. Has anyone ever had the opportunity to do that?
I've never been. for
I've
New
never
Year's.
been.
It's probably a blackout date, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah. They
And I'm not
change it.
paying extra to go.
No. Mm-mm. They have all these little side events they do. They're little side hustles. They're
They have
coming up, the little sweetheart nights and all that stuff.
They have so many.
Oh my
They have
gosh.
so many.
Like paying all the top dollars you're paying already isn't enough. Now they got these sweetheart nights coming up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So Lulu says she's working for New Year's and going to dinner with Angel and friends.
Oh, nice.
That's
Where are
fun.
you going to dinner?
It's Texas, so I'm guessing maybe a steakhouse.
Probably. And Tanya said no snow angels this year on the air mattress.
Yeah, because they were there. They were at our house last year for New Year's.
That's so funny. I just remember that. So last year we had New Year's with our family, and Tanya had a little bit much to drink, and she was doing snow angels on the air mattress.
On the air mattress, yeah.
That's so funny. I gotta look at those pictures.
That was
from
being
last year.
responsible, though. Everybody stayed. the
Yes,
night.
they did not go on the road
Nobody
and they
got on
did
the
not
road.
drive. So, oh my goodness. So, as we close out the year, it's always nice to take a look back and see what a crazy year it has been. So, what are
Do we have some memories that stick out in your head?
what are some of my favorite memories? Let me think. Well, we did have some really awesome client appreciation events. That was fun.
That was a great time. It's always a great time. And I love how it's set up now that one is really for the adults and then one is for everybody.
Right.
More towards the kids, right? To have a good time. Maybe next year we'll have 3 events.
That'll be awesome. That was the goal this year to
We
have
just
3.
get so busy and then it's hard to plan 3 of them.
Right.
But I'd like to do 3. That would be cool. You know,
Does anybody have any suggestions on an event that you would like to do? We used to do a Dodger Day. Remember, we would go to Dodger Stadium.
the reason I don't like Dodger Day is we're not really able to talk to our clients.
Yes.
And our friends, right? Like we can't walk. You can't really walk around. You're going to block the game.
Yes.
So it was fun when we did it, but you really can't interact with people. And the whole point is I want to see all of our friends that we haven't seen in a while.
Yes.
So if anybody has any suggestions, any event ideas, we're open to them.
Yes.
We'd like to hear your thoughts on that and see if we can make it happen.
Yes, for sure. Some
Maybe
other
like a movie day.
Well, we wanted to do that. Movie night would be fun, or movie day at the theater.
Could do that at the theater, but we could possibly do it at a park too.
There's just so much red tape with the parks. You have to get permits. Like, and a lot of places don't let you do it at night because a lot of the public parks shut down at night. So that's the challenge.
That makes sense.
But a day at the movie theater would be cool. But again, you don't get to really talk to anybody there.
If you do it at the beach, maybe. I don't know. We got to think about it.
Yeah, something fun though is in the works. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be fun. Other fun memories. Lots of trips to Disney.
Lots of Disney trips. We stayed at the Grand Californian once or twice, I think, during the year.
I think once. Once?
No, I think twice. I think we stayed early in the year, and then our friends Dina and Mazen hooked us up on the second
Oh,
one.
that's
We had to
right.
discount the second
And it
time
was
we
like around Halloween time that we went.
Yeah,
that was a
so-
lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, but they call it the Grand Californian because it's like a grand to stay there.
It's so crazy. It's nuts.
So that's just a special treat. That's not like something that we're gonna do all the time. Kids always ask, well, Nola, are we staying at the hotel? No, girl, we're not staying at the hotel. Every time.
Corey crying watching World of Color on the balcony. Right?
So that is really that does make me think about so we're at the Grand Californian, right? All Corey wants to do is watch the World of Color, but the kids are tired. Like 8:00, 9:00, Tino is shutting down. Like he's done. So we get back to the room because we're gonna clean up, and then she puts him in the shower, and I'm like, there is no way they're gonna shower at 8:30 and then leave the room and go watch this World of Color. It's not gonna happen. Well, she somehow convinces them to get dressed. We go down to the lobby. There's like all these chocolate treats everywhere. And she tries to bribe Santino. And he's like looking for like a quick second. He looks, he's like, I don't want any of this. I just want to go back to the room. He's so mad at you.
I know.
And I was like, I'll take the kids back. You go watch the World of Color. And how did that work out again?
It poured rain on me. I tried to go watch it.
Just crying in the rain by yourself.
I wasn't crying. Those are raindrops, not tears.
I wasn't crying. It was just rain.
I'm like, I should have just went down there, but it started pouring rain. So I'm like, I'll just watch it from the balcony.
It's funny because they told us there was like a covering too, and there wasn't, right?
There was no covering. I was just standing there in the rain, trying to find my little spot in the corner to get away from the rain.
Did you have a raincoat? Did you have a hoodie on at least?
I don't remember. That was a while ago.
That was a good one. That trip was good. I mean, I don't think there's the one beach. Well, there is one beach trip that stands out. The beach, the trip where the seal, there's a dead seal.
Oh, I got to bring that up. That's not a good time.
I mean, it's pops. Didn't say it was a good time. I said it was memorable. I remember that trip because the kids were watching the thing for like.
Oh gosh, terrible. Oof.
Going through the water. Yeah.
Poor sea life, always getting
Yeah.
beat up because of us humans. Horrible.
Who knows what was going on with that one?
Was that the time that we went to the beach and you had to pull the cooler all the way down the sand?
Yeah, it's so funny because Corey nor the kids really care that I'm pulling this thing, and it's like I feel like Forrest Gump pulling Bubba, right? through the jungle right there. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It's that thing's heavy. You know, pulling it through, and they could care less. As soon as I put the thing down, they're ready to build sandcastles.
Yeah.
I'm all sweating, out of
You're
breath.
such a good dad.
People are laughing at me.
They're all chilling on the beach in the shade, watching you go by.
Watch me go by.
Good job over there, Dad.
People make comments like that too.
They
It's
do.
funny.
It's funny. They have no shame. So we got to go to Vegas for your birthday. That was pretty fun.
That was fun. It was fun because it was one of the few times in the season the Raiders actually won a game.
And the other day, Chris was watching the Raider game, and he was like, "Such a waste of time. Why do I even sit here and watch this?" I was like, and I was thinking the same thing. Like, why are you even wasting your time watching that game?
It is so hard being a Raider fan, right? Like, it is. And the terrible thing about it is I just can't root for another team. I've tried.
Mm-hmm.
One year I was like, I'm going to root for the Jets because they picked up the USC quarterback. I'm like, I'm going to root for the Jets. That lasted like 3 games. I couldn't do it. Same thing with the Rams. When the Rams came in town, I was like, I'm going to root for the Rams. I'm done with the Raiders. I tried. I didn't buy any like jerseys or hats or anything, but I watched like one game and I was like, there's no feeling there. You know what I mean?
You don't have the passion for it.
I have the passion for the Raiders. Unfortunately, it's like all bad times,
Yeah. Well,
you know? And they just benched their quarterback that they've had for 10 years.
Ay, ay, ay.
So-
Now what?
Well, that means they just threw in the towel for the rest of the season. I mean, it's going to probably tear down the team, start over, and we're going to be terrible for like another 20 years.
I say just stop watching them.
I try. I'll try again next year. They always suck me back in somehow where I have to watch.
Oh my goodness.
I have to read all the articles. I have to see who they picked up in the off season. Like I don't know why I do this to myself.
I don't know why you do that either.
But anyhow, the game was fun.
The
They have
game
a
was a lot of
beautiful
fun.
Allegiant Stadium is beautiful.
Yep. It was fun. It was a good time.
It's a good time. We'll probably go to a game next year.
Hopefully they don't lose. Maybe we'll be their good luck charm.
Hey, I've only been to 2 games at Allegiant Stadium and they've won both times. Maybe they
Nice.
need to give me season tickets.
Yeah, and then they'll
go
win.
They'll go undefeated at home.
There you go.
Yep.
You're their biggest fan.
But you know what happened? They would find a way to lose every other game
Right.
on the road.
Yeah.
That's the Raiders.
Some other highlights from the year. Nola got glasses, which is so cool because she could see so much better now.
Poor baby. She was so like embarrassed to wear them at first.
Not too bad.
That she did not want to get them.
I know.
She cried, right? Most kids I think would. And now it's so opposite. Like she doesn't want to not have them on.
She wears them all the time.
She wears them.
And
She's
her
such
eyesight is getting so much better. I'm so proud
she's
of her.
such a good girl.
She is.
Our little baby.
Oh, speaking of Nola being such a little good girl, she was really helping us out around the house with cleanup, huh?
Well, she was helping Dad around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy was not helping. You were upstairs working.
Yeah, I had to do some work because my desk. I don't know about all of you all with the holidays, but it has been so crazy. I feel like it flew by the whole month of December. Things just kept piling up on my desk. And I would finally had a day where I could just go in there and dig through it all and get to the bottom of it all. And this guy over here was taking all the Christmas stuff down.
The kids did. I just got the ornaments that you didn't want to break, you know, like the family ones and whatnot. I took all those down really quick, and then I just let the kids do the rest.
Right.
They did the rest. We already cut down the tree.
How many of you leave all your Christmas stuff up for a long time after Christmas? Like, what's a good time that you take it down?
Yeah, is it the day after Christmas? Is it after New Year's? Is it the second week, or do you just wait till the tree dies? Like, what do you guys do out there?
Yeah, I'm curious to know because Chris is like, this tree's gone.
Well, if we weren't leaving, I would have just left it until it dies, right? Until it's like starting to die. Then I'll get rid of the tree because then it's a safety hazard, whatnot.
Right.
That tree had a lot of life still in it.
I know a poor tree.
I always think I could do things faster than I really can. So I chopped the tree down in half, just because it's weird with the trash guys. Like they won't take the tree unless it's in the trash can, right, in the green waste bin. So I had to cut it in half so I can get it in. And the top of the tree was like a little baby tree, it was like this, but it looked like a full tree. And I was like, man, it'd be nice if I should just plant this thing.
You can't just plant it like that.
In my head, I could. In my head, I could just plant it, and it was going to grow into the tree for next year, and then we'll just cut it down again. Yeah, but it didn't happen.
So
I had that
silly.
idea for all about like 10 seconds. I was like, nah, I'm good.
It's not a succulent.
I bet you there's a way you could do it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see.
They got that weird he's not weird, but they got the guy who's like, I don't know if you see the reels where he's always telling you what to do with like your leftover produce.
You should
Don't
go
throw away
on
the
there
pineapple.
and ask.
He shows you if you can grow a pineapple in your house, in your kitchen, you could probably grow a Christmas tree.
Well, you should reach out to him on social media and find out.
I'm gonna tell him to do. He's probably gonna come out with a Christmas tree video.
He probably will. Ask him. So, well, thinking back on the whole year, we have a little video looking back on how 2022 went, and we get to watch it for the first time right now with you all. So I'm excited to see it.
I hope the video doesn't bounce like this because I can't do motion sickness right now.
Oh no, Chris, I feel so bad for you.
I mean, you're talking a little slow today too. I think you're moving a little sluggish today as well.
I am moving a lot slower today. Yeah, not gonna lie.
It's all good.
I had a good time last night too.
We will come into the new year with a ton of energy.
That's right.
I'm excited to see this video. Let's see. It's our first time seeing this, you guys.
Aw,
Look at that gray. Woo!
Jeez, look at him now.
I jumped in a time machine, guys. Nola without glasses.
She's
So
so
she didn't
cute.
have them for Valentine's Day.
Well, they love Easter.
Look at mommy had her glasses on too.
Oh, yeah, I gotta make her feel special.
She is.
She wasn't alone. Even her teachers wore them.
Tina was happy to win that race.
All of her friends and clients. They're so cute. That was a good time. We had
That was a
fun.
lot of fun.
That one just closed.
Was that Dara?
Was that Darryl
I
or
don't know what else that was.
Samuel?
I think it was Samuel. Well, that was a Newberry Park house. That was so cool. Little master
Little
chefs.
master chefs. They're so cute.
Man, they sold at the perfect time at that house in
Yes,
Castaic.
they did.
Oh, she actually kissed you.
She
Look at her
doesn't-
little poses.
She doesn't like to do kisses. Look, I saw your eyes through there. You said you couldn't see through it. Daro, yay! Look,
Yeah, you got a party after Dara.
I
for sure.
know. How fun. The kids had a good time with Mickey and Minnie.
That was Lucy. That was Lucy and Mike's son getting it in the Spider-Man costume.
Uh-huh. He was dancing, having a good old time. Oh, that poor tree, it's gone now. That poor tree only had ornaments on it for 4 days. Oh.
No, surprisingly, that's not a bad year. That's a great year.
Yes.
We had a great. Thank
We
you
had
to
a-
all the clients.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you all. Wow, we were able to help like 54 families. That's awesome. How exciting.
In a down year. So I think most agents, if you talk to them, a lot of agents or businesses dropped like 25% this year, and ours didn't. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Super blessed.
Very thankful for all of our clients, family, and friends.
Yep,
for sure.
everything.
So Sheena says, we take it down before New Year's. We believe in a clean home for the new year. So the tree and all the decor has to go. I like that. I like that too, because you got to start the new year fresh. Nobody wants to be cleaning up.
When we get the home's going to be a mess when we get home.
No.
I'm not cleaning up today. I'll tell you that right now. Not going to do it.
He's not going to do it, this guy.
I just be happy to pack. It's crazy. Like I'm notorious for stacking stuff on top of each other. Like I feel like I can get anything done. Right. I'm an optimist. But man, I really tested myself today. We got a lot going on today, and it reminds me of the first trip we ever took to Hawaii. So for our honeymoon, we were young. We got married at what, 25? We were 25 years old.
24.
24, 25. We had a big party. So we have our wedding. The very next day, we had a huge party at our house. We had all the leftover liquor. So everybody came over. We partied until like 2 a.m. We had to leave for the airport at 5:30 or something. So we didn't pack until 2:30 in the morning.
I was crying.
And we're,
It's horrible.
yeah, Corey was crying. It was a
crying.
big mess.
He's like, just pack. Just throw some stuff in a bag.
Throw stuff in a bag. How hard is it? Throw some bikinis in it. We're going to the beach. What's the problem? So I think we're gonna have a lot of that today. I'm just gonna just throw it in the bag. Oh, that's what I'm doing today.
You're gonna be showing property. I'll be packing.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, throw me. I need like 2 pairs of shorts, and I'm gonna be wearing the same thing. I
Chris
just wash
is the
it.
funniest packer. He like barely packs anything.
It's only for Hawaii though.
No. When we went to Vegas, he did the same thing. He was like, "Oh, I'm out of clothes now. What should I do?" And when we're packing, though, he's like, "It's great because then I don't have to sit there and try to figure out what I'm going to wear. I'm very limited. I just throw it on." But then he runs out of stuff, and I'm like, "Just pack extra so you have some options."
No, it's not a good idea to pack extra. There's a weight limit on how much you could put in your bag. It's 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
He probably has 5 pounds worth of stuff
I
in
think
there.
I could probably go to Hawaii, and if we're gonna be there for a couple of weeks, I can go there with the backpack carry on. I'm good. Mm-hmm. What do you need? Flip flops? You need some shorts, some board shorts, 1 collared shirt in case we go to a nice place. I could wear the same one more than once. That's it. Deodorant, sunblock.
I know there's some people who have like a whole packing like checklist. Like they're that organized.
No
and they
way.
have special ways that they fold their clothes.
All I'm really focused about is I need my laptop. Mm-hmm. I need to have all the chargers right. That's it. That's what I'm really concerned about. Everything else, whatever. You can get it there if you forgot it.
When you pack, everyone, are you like Chris? You just pack lightly and just throw stuff in there, or do you actually have like a system?
Yeah, no system.
I would
here.
like to know.
None.
So switching things up to real estate, you want to talk a little bit about what's been going on this past week? It's been busy. We had like a lot of clients that were able to get into their new homes right at Christmas time.
Yeah, we had God bless our sellers at Daro. So
I know.
they put in the work and it paid off. They sold their 2-story home that they raised their kids in. I think they've been there for, I don't know, since 1980 something. So they've been there 30 years. They raised 4 kids in that home, and the stairs were just too much for them. Got rid of that house, and now they bought their last home they're ever going to buy. And they bought an Altus, so it's 55 and better community. Gated, they got views over there, community clubhouse. It's the life, right?
Right.
And it's all those years of hard work and them sticking it through with Daro to get it sold. So they moved into their place. Between the last show and this show, they moved into their place. So they're super excited about that.
So happy for them.
I feel like we gave keys to somebody else too. Who else moved in?
We sold Samuel.
Sold Samuel, but they haven't moved out yet. They're moving out. They got to rent back. But that's where we were at last night. So
That was fun.
That was a fun going away party. Had a good time. And then our clients also, we have other clients that haven't moved in yet, but they purchased at Starling, which is also Skyline. They're still selling homes there, guys.
Yes.
So people think Skyline's completely built out. There's a ton of homes in the 55 and better community. And then there's, I don't know, maybe 25 homes left for the Tri-Point track, which is called Starling. And those are about $1 million to at the base, up to I think this one was 135 or something, right? But nice homes. You could do quick move-ins now because some people are falling off. So if you're looking for brand new construction and you want to be in by February, we can make it happen.
Yes, there's so much opportunity out there, which is very interesting because when all these new homes are first coming out, it was like a lottery system. You felt
Right.
so lucky to get chosen to buy in there,
Right.
And now, it's shifted a bit.
It shifted a lot. So it's weird because new construction, they haven't really conceded to lowering their prices. They haven't done that yet.
Right.
I mean, they play this game. I don't know if they think everybody's stupid out there or what, but they play this game where they will raise the price and then they'll
lower
reduce
it.
the price. And then they raise it and reduce it. And they're not really reducing it at all. It's just what they raised it, right? Some agents do that too. I've seen it on some listings here. But they're not fooling anybody. Those higher price points, like the 1,600,000, Toll Brothers has a lot of those just standing inventory. They can't get rid of them. And the Castaic homes, Williams Ranch, I've seen a lot of them are actually selling. I don't know if I went on there. A lot of them are selling, but the bigger homes, the ones that are 1 those ones are having a hard time to sell too.
They're sitting on there a little bit longer.
Yeah, the ones that are closer to like $1 million price point, those are moving fast.
That's great.
It's great for the community. It's great for the people that already bought there. It's just the higher priced homes. People are being pickier.
For sure.
And
they should be.
One thing I'm so excited about. So, unfortunately, this is going to close while we're gone. I think it's going to close on Friday, but it's like the most beautiful house I've seen in the last 6 months in Stevenson Ranch. If anybody had a chance to show it or to look at it or see the pictures, it's on Wyatt. It's at the top of Poe, and our clients are getting a steal on this property. And very, very rarely does it happen that you find the home of your dreams. When I say rarely, I mean, I've been doing this 15 years, you guys, and I might have seen this happen twice, where the timing of the universe, everything falls in a place, and you get your dream home, and you get a deal on it.
That's
never
so
see
rare.
that. And I tell I'm famous for saying that to our clients. I say, hey, you're either going to get a deal or you're going to get the house that you really want. You're not going to get both.
Right.
Because most of the time there's other people that are going to bid on that beautiful house. You're not the only one that thinks it's beautiful, right? Well, this house, we actually went to go look at it too, right? It was on the market. It came on the market for $1,650,000. We knew it was overpriced. But they were just going off of comparables from June, July that sold 175, 18, whatever, and similar houses. So they went on for 165. Then they dropped the price a couple times. They dropped it all the way to 1,450,000, $200,000 off, right? We were able to get our clients into that house at 1,400,000. On top of that, we got them 3% for closing costs, which is another like $40,000.
Right.
So really, they pay like 135 for that house. And when I say it's the nicest house in the last 6 months in Stevenson Ranch, I'm not exaggerating. House is beautiful. So I'm super excited for them. We did the final walkthrough this morning.
Yes.
They're going to be getting their keys, I think, on Friday.
How exciting. Start the new year right.
Start the new year right in their brand new home. So super excited for them. And we have some other friends that are going to start the new year right in January, that are closing in January. So super excited for those friends too.
Oh my goodness. So exciting. So we talked a little bit about our favorite transactions or memorable deals and the Darrow adventure, right?
Oh boy.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy that finally sold for them because
what's
they
funny?
went in escrow 4 times.
I think I had like 21 open houses.
That's a lot of open houses.
I had like 21 open houses.
Yes.
But it's so cool because most agents wouldn't have did that, number one. They just would have been like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. It's not selling your house.
You can't give up. This is what we do.
It's what we do. But I just make the best of it. There was plenty of open houses where not one soul walked through that door. Not one. I'm just setting up there just to, to house sit for like 4 hours and then nobody comes through. But one of our clients that are going to be closing
You met
next
them
month,
at an open house.
I met him at Darrow.
Yes.
I met him at Darrow. So I would have never met them if I wasn't there.
That's right. That's right. Some other fun things. How about that Tesla getting hit while you're showing property?
That lady had the nerve to be like, it's a real dangerous place to park. I said, where, on the street? What do you mean? It's a dangerous place to park. I guess she was right. She hit me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was very dangerous. Good thing you weren't in the car.
I need to call them and see if they want to sell that house
You should.
so they can find a place that doesn't have such dangerous parking. I could find it for them.
You're silly. Oh my goodness. So let's talk a little bit about how the year started with prices and interest rates.
Sure.
So in the beginning of the year, rates were low, right? Prices were high.
Okay, so let's take this verbiage out of
Lower
talking
than
about
they are now.
talking about rates moving forward. But yeah, we'll talk about it at the beginning of the year, right? The rates were in the mid threes. Okay, so I'm not gonna say low or high or what, but they were in the mid threes. That was in January. Okay, and then they quickly started to go up, and I'd say like end of October, beginning of November is when the rates peaked. And when I say peaked, they went up to 7.875. So you can only imagine what this does to the housing market, because if the rates have doubled, people really don't care about rates. They say they do, but they don't care. I don't care about rates either. I'll tell you about that after, but just the affordability just plummeted. Now, if you've been looking for a house in 2021, you didn't find one, and then here comes 2022, and now you see all these people that bought a house for whatever amount of money, but at a 3% interest rate, 3.5% interest rate. Now you're supposed to pay 7.875. You're going to be paying like $1,500, $2,000 more for the same house that just sold a year ago.
Right.
And people weren't doing it. They said, we're not going to do it. That's it. So many deals fell out of escrow in like end of October, November. If people didn't lock the rate in and they got stuck with that 7.875, people were not getting stuck with it. Buyers were just like, we're not going to do it. And it's not just our buyers. Like we saw this across the board. We talked to all the agents. They were all going through the same thing. You know, Augusta Financial is like the biggest lender out here in Santa Clarita. I was talking to Mike, the owner of the company. Said this is his worst year in all like 28 years he's been in business.
Oh my gosh.
This is the worst one he's ever had.
Wow.
And you know what he told me? He's like, hey, at least I'm happy that I had 27 other good years.
Yeah.
Next year will be the best year I ever have. That's how he thinks, right?
Yeah,
But,
of course.
But anyhow, so the reason I say that is this is happening everywhere. A lot of people had a terrible year, you know, with real estate. But that's what happened. Rates were they doubled within one calendar year. I've never seen that happen before in the history of real estate.
Crazy
So
trends.
everybody's been asking me, it's the popular question, what do you think is going to happen next year? Right? And I think, we don't shy away from giving predictions. We've done it. And if you go back and look at the shows, I think we've been pretty spot on with a lot of the predictions that we've made. Now, I think this year is going to be, it's not going to be as volatile as 2022. I actually think the sales are going to go up from last year. I think the market's going to be a little bit easier for agents, buyers, sellers, same thing. I don't see a big fluctuation in the price. Everybody wants and hopes and prays, well, buyers anyhow, that the prices are going to drop. I just don't see it. Reason I don't see it is there's no inventory.
Right.
Right.
And that controls the prices.
It controls the prices. I think right now, and I've been yelling at all of our buyers, not yelling at them, but trying to scream from the mountaintops that it's such a good time to get a deal on a house.
Yeah.
And, I think we sold 6 or 7 houses this month, something crazy. All of our clients got a deal on a house.
Yep.
Not only were they getting their offers accepted below asking price, but they were also getting credits for closing costs. And that's not going to happen come April, spring, summer, when all the other buyers enter back into the market. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So you lost out on that opportunity, but
sure.
I understand it. It's a little nerve-wracking as a buyer. You're in the market. You don't want to be the person that got stuck with the hot potato, right? Like,
right.
I bought this house and now it dropped, whatever it drops, right? I think people got to focus on affordability. Have a budget.
Stick with your budget.
Have a budget. See what's out there in your budget. If you can see yourself living in one of those houses, pull the trigger. Buy one of these houses. Now, if you have a budget and you go out there and you're like, there's no way I'm going to live in one of these houses, save some more money, stop torturing yourself, just stop looking at the market, because it's tough. You're always worried about the house you missed out on.
Right.
And we see it with certain clients, like they just comparing a house to every house, this house that they didn't get. Right. So it's tough. I mean, I think you could buy and sell houses in any market. I think it's really impossible to time the market. Now, if your whole goal is to just buy houses for less price, you're waiting for them to drop, then just wait. I mean, you might be waiting a long time.
Like, how low is good enough? How low do you want it to go?
Yeah, it's always going to equal out, you guys. Like, there's no, if the rates drop, the prices are going to go up. If the rates go up, the prices are going to drop. But guess what? That payment is going to be the same thing.
Yes.
And what usually happens with inflation and the cost of living doesn't go down. When's the last time cost of living went down?
No, it doesn't.
When's the last time it went
up.
down? It goes up every year. So so we're not getting into property management, right? So I learned this new how high, and this is big for all you buyers out there that are renting. How high can your landlord raise your rent, right? So the answer is 10%. it says it's 5%, but then they use the CPI, which is a consumer price index. And if the cost of living went up in California, Los Angeles County, 7%, you add the 7% and the 5% will give you 12%, right? Well, it's whatever's lower, 12% or 10% is the max, basically. So anyhow, all these tenants, I guarantee you most of your landlords are going to be raising your rent 10% this year.
Yeah, because the cost of living has gone up. They have to make up for it somewhere.
So this can happen every year. If your landlords really wanted to do it, they could raise your rent 10% every year. What are you going to do? You're going to just be a hostage to living paying somebody else's rent, right? Like paying somebody else's mortgage.
You're paying for them.
So my advice would be, if you don't own a home, buy a home. Okay. And if it's not a home that you see yourself living in for a long time, buy a home and look at it as a future rental. I'm going to buy this home right now. And, when I'm ready to buy the home, I'll rent this one out.
For sure.
It's the way to go. You have to have at least a piece of property, or eventually you're going to get priced out of California because it's just too expensive to live here.
It's so expensive. And at least if you're paying something a little bit more than what you're accustomed to in rent, it's going towards something that's yours. You're not paying for somebody else's mortgage.
Well, on top of that, you have a tax write-off. So if you're paying $4,000 a month in mortgage, you're probably going to save, I don't know, let's say $8,000 in taxes. That's real money that you would have been paying to Uncle Sam anyway.
Right.
So, you take that down off your payment, you're shaving off your payment. Maybe you're saving like $600 a month, $700 a month that you're not really computing. That's why you need to talk to a professional and figure all this stuff out to see what really makes financial sense for you guys. But I'm hoping everybody buys a house that doesn't have a house. Now they buy in 2023 because you got to do it. You got to hurry up and get in the race.
Yes, for sure. Excuse me. This cough is lingering. It won't go away.
It will not
I've
go
had
away.
the same cough for almost a month now.
But, I gave a long-winded answer without giving a prediction. Prediction is I think houses level off. Pricing levels off this whole year. I don't think we're going to have crazy fluctuations in interest rates this year. I think if they go up, if the feds raise the rates, they might raise it another 1% total, maybe 1.25% all of next year, which maybe the ceiling for interest rates might be 8 to 8.5% if things get really bad, and the floor in the 4s, right? So depending on what the feds do, that's what's going to happen to pricing. For buyers out there, you probably want it to stay where it's at now, or else it's going to be hard for you to get a house. Because if they drop, all the buyers are coming out of the woodworks again.
Oh, yeah. You'll have so much competition.
So much competition. So, and then as far as dropping, if you want to wait it out and you're like, hey, I want to wait until the market drops. When we went to the REO, the foreclosure, not a seminar, what is it called? The
conference.
The conference. And with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, like the top two agencies that buy all of the loans in the United States, they were telling us, like, basically the people that are going to, all the foreclosures are coming probably, not like 2008, but they're coming in 2025, 2026.
And they already have plans to keep people in their homes. So there's going to be programs before it even gets to the foreclosure.
Yeah, nobody wants foreclosures. So I don't see it, you guys. Just buy a house when you can afford a house. Don't try to time the market. It's going to drive you insane. And just get into something you can afford.
For sure.
Have a budget,
make it your
stick
own.
to it, and make it your own. And it's part of this. It's part of the American dream. Our first house was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 900 square foot home. Poor Corey. If she didn't wake up in time, I blew that bathroom up when I woke up.
It was terrible.
And then she'd have to go in there and shower after me. And it was not. So now it made you wake up earlier though. But but look, there was a lot of things wrong with that house. The plumbing was terrible. Like, we learned a lot in that house.
We did.
And
the flooring was awful. We painted some weird, wacky colors. Like,
well, she chose the color.
Total first-time homeowner mistakes. Oh my gosh.
Made a lot of them, you know. But it was a home that we can afford, right? And we bought it for like $300,000 at the time, which was stretching our budget. And now, I don't think that the house that we're in now is my dream house, but I've loved it for 15 years. We've been there for a long time.
Yes.
And I'm fine with being there. Like, if that's a house, that's a house, whatever. We'll make it work. But you guys got to get in the race. Like, if you don't have a house, you're just losing out on equity. You're losing out on tax advantages. You're missing out. And most people that generate wealth, they do it through real estate. They're paying for kids' college through real estate. You know what I mean? They're paying for weddings. Got to get a house in 2023. So we'll see what happens. I think the market's gonna be more of the same, though. I think we're gonna sell a lot. Maybe we help 54 families this year. I think next year we probably help 75.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I would love that. Well, I have my eye on a house, so you got to get me one too. That's a prediction.
I'm waiting until 2025.
He's waiting it out.
I'm waiting it out.
Ay. So, well, we are excited because this is coming to an end the year. We're going to go have some rest and relaxation. We're going to head out to Hawaii
Yes.
tomorrow morning.
Yes.
We haven't packed yet.
We haven't packed yet. I'm showing property at 5 o'clock today. So I'll probably get home by 8. Then dinner-ish, if I have an appetite by then. And then packing. And then we leave the house tomorrow at 5:30 in the morning so we can get to the airport on time.
Chris isn't going to sleep, I think. He's going to be grumpy, or he's going to be sounding like a bear on that plane. Oh, my gosh. He's so loud.
Eric's with us. How you doing, Eric?
Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining us. He said you helped me indirectly just through the great info you have shared. Well,
thank you.
We appreciate that. I hope you're loving your new community and home. I drove through there the other day when we delivered some gifts, and it's so beautiful over there.
Yeah, I hope you met the Price family, too, because they're great neighbors.
They're awesome. Love them.
Yeah, so we'll be on vacation. What I tell everybody is I'm still got my phone.
Yeah.
Still gonna be working. I'm gonna have my laptop with me. I'll be writing offers. If you guys want to see property while I'm gone, our girl Rena is gonna be helping us out.
Yes,
And
we
she's-
love Rena. She's on it.
She's
too.
awesome. She's been doing it 6 years. She grew up in San Fernando Valley. Has been living in Santa Clarita for about 6 years. We sold her house.
Right.
Right. She knows Ventura County, Antelope Valley. So like, Rena's gonna take care of everything while we're gone. We won't skip a beat. And she's actually gonna help our buyers that I'm meeting today for the first time. But I wanted, they're working with us, so I wanted to make sure that I was there that very first
Right.
initial time. And I told them I'll help them when I get back if Rena doesn't already find them a place. But I have a feeling they're going to find a place really quick.
I think so.
I asked them, when do you want to move in? They said February. I said, well, we got to find you something this week.
Yep. Make it happen, Captain. So, everyone, well, thank you so much. Looks like he said thank you. We are enjoying our time for sure. We have not met them yet. Eric said that.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Yes,
You'll meet them. They're good peeps. So vacation, super excited about it. Kids have been asking us for a while, like, when are we going back to Hawaii?
They love going there.
So it's going to be a good time. It's our first time in 7 years going to Kauai.
Yes. And Nola gets to try out the island for the first time. So she's really excited.
Santino really for the first time too, because the last time he went, he was 1 year old. He doesn't remember.
No, he doesn't.
Right. So we'll get to check it out. But the funny thing is, the last time we went, I told Corey we're never coming back to this island. And here we are going back to the island.
We were on the north side of the island where it rains a lot.
It rains a lot and there's a lot of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes love my blood. So I was getting tore up. No matter how much spray I put on, they were still eating me up.
I forgot about the mosquitoes. I just knew it rained a lot.
So maybe I'm packing pants
There you go.
and a long sleeve shirt. No, I'm not. I'll just deal with the mosquito bites. Anyhow, so super excited about that. But we're going to come back, hit the ground running, and hopefully we'll have an event. I know we'll have our April event, but maybe we'll have something before then, or we'll have to figure that out.
Yes.
So excited about that. New Year's, I don't know what we're doing.
We'll be planning for this new year, or just chilling, going to bed early.
Hopefully there's something there. It's by the beach. Hopefully they have some kind of like fireworks or something by the beach.
Yeah.
We'll check it out. I'll look into it. Not tonight. Look into it tomorrow when we're checked in.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta get the car. Gotta do all that. Oh, it's the first trip that we're not taking a stroller.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah. So families, when you travel, you have to lug all kinds of stuff with you. Well, good thing they're not in diapers anymore, because that's like a whole nother story. When you're on the plane having to change diapers, that's not fun. But we are not taking a stroller for the first time while
We're not
traveling.
taking the car seats.
And we're not taking car seats. We're taking a booster for Nola.
Tino doesn't need one at all anymore.
This is going to be amazing. Santino totally graduated the other day. He said, Mom, I'm ready. I do not need that car seat anymore.
It's funny how tiny he looks now in the back seat.
He looks so
without,
little.
without the car seat, popping him up. He looks so small now. But if you could imagine, like, this is, so when we get to Maui we have down packed because we have a timeshare on that island. So like airport, Costco, like we
already know exactly what we're going to do.
Kauai,
when
we have
get there.
no idea what we're gonna do. Especially since we're actually staying in a hotel, not a timeshare for like the first 8 or 9 days. I don't know how long. So there's no fridge. We're not gonna be doing a Costco trip. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what we're gonna do. So I'm excited about that. But usually the trips, I'm pushing the stroller. Corey's pushing the stroller. We both are wearing backpacks with the car seats on our back. It's a nightmare. Like it's so hard that first day to get there because you're lugging so much stuff. And now we don't have to do that. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, me too. The simple things in life when you travel.
Simple things. I'm not wearing regular shoes for 2 weeks. I'm wearing sandals every day.
Good job.
No dress clothes, nothing. It's going to be so nice.
Very nice. Very
Just
nice.
let my gut hang out. It's
Oh
gonna be
my
great.
gosh.
It's going to be great.
They don't need the visual, babe.
I'm not going to bring any beard dye. I'm going to come back. It's going to be all white.
We're going to have Santa Claus. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'm going to even, I
I
might
think
just
he's
shave
going
it.
to get rid of it. What do you all think? Should he keep it or get rid of it?
It's funny because I don't know why, but people want to touch the beard. It's so weird. They don't ask either.
They just go in
People
and
just
start
come up
rubbing
to me and
his
start
face.
touching my face. I'm like, what is happening right now? Who's this person touching my face?
It's so weird, right?
Yeah, it's random. It's a conversation piece, I guess.
Yeah, but why do they touch it? I know. Last night I checked. Val was like this to your face. I'm like,
I don't even remember. I don't remember.
oh my goodness. Well, I hope you get some rest at some point.
When? We got an appointment right now. We're going right to the bank. We got to pick up the car. Like responsible people, we left the car at the party last night.
Used Uber.
Used Uber. So pick up the car, pick up the kids, and then show them property in a few hours.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, I'm excited. Watch me find them a house today.
You're going to. I'm putting it in the universe.
Put it out there.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us here on our final episode of R&R, Relationships and Real Estate. That's going to be our show today. And we always appreciate you hanging out with us, dropping comments, engaging with us. This is what really helps make the show fun and exciting. We're super excited to see you in the new year. And we will be hosting our show while we're in Hawaii, right? Next Wednesday at noon. So please tune in then. We can't wait to see you. And thank you so much for all of your support. We really, really, really appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts.
We do. And I promise this is the last episode I have zero energy. This is never going to happen again.
I know this was a tough show.
But you know what? I had to do it. We had to celebrate with our friends. We don't know when we're going to see our friends again. So no regrets at all.
Yes.
But Happy New Year, everybody. 2023, here we come. I'm ready.
I am ready too.
So see you guys next year.
Bye.
Bye.